Guys, big breaking news coming out. Very important information. Do me a favor, share this video, like, subscribe. Let's see what's going on here. The Big Apple, you guys already know, there's a new mayor. And it seems like a lot of people are packing their stuff and they're about to leave. Alright, so I want to pull up this information here really quick. The Sunshine State surge. Election fears spark a $100+ million Florida real estate boom as nervous New Yorker bolt ahead of Mayor-elect Zarwan swearing in. This unknown and what's coming, and the fact that Zarwan said loud and clear what he's going to do and what he believes is the right thing for New York, makes a lot of people very nervous, says Miami-based CEO Isaac. So buckle up, Floridians. There's going to be a lot of people from NY. You're going to be seeing a lot of cars with those color license, like the rusty license plate. All right, so they're going to be coming here, possibly to Texas and other Republican states. And you have Texas governor takes aim at New Yorkers, eyeing Texas following the election day result and Zarwan victory in the mayoral race. Greg Abbott said, "I will impose a 100% tariff on anyone moving to Texas from NYC." Alright guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also the description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. Well. A lot of people woke up this morning in the rotten apple, and many of them are packing their stuff. They're packing their stuff. Instead of leaving, stay. You have to fight for your homeland. I mean, that's your state. You gotta fight for it, man. You can't be running away. You gotta fight for it. You can't let them take that the apple. You can't do that. So we're going to see what's going on with all this news here, guys. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. Once again, here we go. Greg Abbott warning financial penalty for New Yorkers fleeing to Texas after election result. And Texas is like the best. From what I heard, Texas, the house market is incredible. I live in Florida, and I purchased my first home, but I heard that Texas has the cheapest home mortgage compared to other states. It says here, Texas governor. We're going to go with this one, and then the last one will be New York. Texas governor said he will impose a steep tariff on New Yorkers moving to his state after voting on election day ends. Now, Greg Abbott, a Republican, made the announcement Monday, a day before New Yorkers headed to the polls to choose a new mayor in what has been a closely watched race between Zarwan and Cuomo. After the polls close tomorrow night, I will impose a 100% tariffs on anyone moving to Texas from NYC. Fox News Digital has reached out to Greg Abbott's office for comment. The power to impose tariffs falls under the federal gov authority, not the state. The New York City mayoral race is one of the most anticipated contests this year. U.S. President has endorsed Cuomo, who is running as an independent. Once you switch party, it's game over. Once you switch party, it's game over. On Monday, Donald said he would most likely halt federal funds, aside from the minimum required to New York, if Zarwan is elected. It can only get worse with a commune, at the helm. And I don't want to send, as president, good money after bad. He wrote on Truth Social. It is my obligation to run the nation. It is my strong conviction that the NYC will be a complete and total economic and social disaster should Zoran win. It says here the US president said he would rather see a left with a record of success than Zoran, a former state assemblyman. It says here he was nothing as an assemblyman, ranked at the bottom of the class, and as mayor of potentially again the greatest city in the world, he has no chance to bring it back to its former glory, he added. All right, so once again, that's a very, very important update when it comes to Texas and the tariff. Now we're going to go with NY. I left that city years ago. Years ago. I feel bad for again, I feel bad for that city. All right, election anxiety and the rotten apple has turned into a real estate windfall in South Florida. Developer Isaac, CEO of Miami-based BH Group, told Fox News Digital that his company has closed more than $100 million in signed contract from New York buyers in just the past few months, about twice last year's volume. I think the election accelerated how people make decisions. I think people are nervous. What's coming, how it's going to affect their lifestyle, the quality of life, taxes, potential of crime or no crime. Now, this unknown is what's coming, and the fact that Zerwan said loud and clear what he's going to do and what he believes is the right thing for New York makes a lot of people very nervous, he continued. And one thing I've been telling you guys for the past couple of weeks, I see a lot of for sale sign, house for sale. All right, and I do believe all these houses are going to be purchased by those that's coming from the Apple. All right, so, but here's the thing. If you guys decide to come down to my beautiful, beloved Sunshine State, make sure you leave your political belief behind. If you want to go for something, go red, not blue. There's a reason why you left that city, because of the blue. So don't bring that blue down here. Again, we believe in one nation under God. We believe that this sleeping giant was founded under Christian value. Up there, I don't know how to do things up there in the rotten apple, but it seems like there's no one nation under God in that rotten apple. They just chose someone who is the abomination. It says here, this unknown, I read that part, Toledano noted that the sales surge his real estate firm has seen is not surprising, but the figure is higher than expected. The CEO also reports that the NY buyers migrating south are becoming very aggressive with their decision making. It says here, the good news is that a lot of buyers in this market are coming wealthier, stronger financially. A lot of people made a lot of money in the last 5-6 years in the stock market, crypto, online businesses. So people are coming to Florida when their pockets are full and bank accounts and their stock portfolio is doing really good. Well, Zoran, you're really gonna end up crashing the rotten apple. All right, free stuff for everyone. Baloney. All right, so it says here earlier this year, Henley and Partners World's Wealthiest Cities report for 2025 found that both West Palm Beach and Miami surpassed New York City as the world's fastest growing wealth hubs. West Palm saw a 112% increase and millionaire growth over the last decade. While Miami saw a 94% increase, New York fell much shorter, around 40%. Bye bye, New York. A more recent analyst by the Times reported that independent estimates around the left Mr. Zerwan overall platform may cost New York City economy $10 billion annually. You hear that? It's going to cost NY $10 billion lost. Bye-bye. Again, y'all did it to yourself. Zerwan campaign did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital request for comment. Zerwan has pinched a sweeping agenda aimed at reshaping NY economy and social contract. Among his boldest promises are instituting free city buses. Baloney, he can't do it. Only the state can, and the state said they will not give free bus ride. So he lied to his voters. Again, no free bus ride. Building 200,000 new affordable housing units over 10 years, raising the minimum wage to 30. Imagine working at McDonald's, flipping burgers for $30 an hour. Man. Good luck with that. An hour by 2030. Expanding universal, care, creating city-run grocery stores. Adios, los bodegas dominicanos. And all the Spanish bodegas out there, you guys gonna get hit. And imposing significant tax increases on corporation and the top 1% of earnings, according to his website. Again, Spanish bodegas out there, you guys gonna see something when it comes to Zerwan putting all these new policy. You guys gonna get hit. Those bodegas, a lot of them possibly gonna go to shutdown. Uncertainty over the marginal election result, Toledano says, has created a rush to Florida's luxury market, one he doesn't see slowing down. We saw a few articles with thousands of police officers saying they're going to quit or resign. The fact that people have to deal with this stress daily for them, for their young ones, for their families, puts them in a position that they need to make a decision. It's not a secret that for the last 20 years, a lot of New Yorkers moving to Florida, buying their homes, second homes, come to Florida for vacations. And I think that what we saw in the last 5-6 years, it will grow and get stronger, and this positive momentum will continue. I live in Florida for like almost 15 years. And again, I purchased my home, and I see, it started back in 2021. I seen all these massive exodus of New Yorkers coming here to Florida. I seen New York license plates, New Jersey, Michigan, and I'm like, man, you guys are really coming down here. It's sad. It's sad because you guys are giving up. You got to stay up there. Again, that's your home. NY is your home. When you leave, you just giving the power to Zerwan. And they're going to be bringing more people from the Mideast. And NY will be really messed up. It says here, we are definitely ready. Toledano continue. If this thing is going to happen and we are going to see this big wave of New Yorkers and companies relocating across our portfolio, we have a lot of branded residences, luxury condos, mixed-use project. We welcome our friends and investors and buyers from New York to come to Florida. The developer emphasized safety and freedom as Florida's strongest draw and a clear contrast to northern cities. We offer stability, the freedom to grow, he said. The fact that you can walk at night with expensive watch on your hand, driving an expensive car, go to a restaurant, walk on the street, have a coffee at 11 o'clock at night, and nobody will disturb you. The law is very strong here. People feel safe. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you could play basketball at 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, people, again, here is a lot different than New York. All right. So here it's a lot different. It's a lot different. It's a lot peaceful. When you wake up in the morning, go pick up your newspaper. Again, neighbors here says, good morning. How is your day? How's your day going? You say good morning to one of those New Yorkers up there and people in New Jersey. I mean, they're going to start talking all that yap. You don't know me. You shouldn't say good morning to me. I don't like you. I mean, it just, different attitude. As New York buyers represent a new kind of investor, decisive, liquid, and ready to move, Toledano isn't just betting on political ties, but Florida's long-term evolution. At the end of the day, we welcome everybody, regardless if they are from NY or any other part of the world. He said, Florida is a great place. It's a great place for your family and your business, for your future. If you do decide to come to the Sunshine State, leave that blue in NY. Again, we keep it here nice and clean. This is red. We don't throw trash on the floor and stuff like that. Everything here is clean. The air is clean. It's beautiful out here. Again, we have flamingos. We have alligators. You try to mess with Floridians. Those alligators, they don't play. They don't play. Alligators got our back. I'm kidding, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. I do believe people is going to start leaving ASAP. And to those that went for Zoran, good luck. I wish you luck. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.